Let me know when you see me, okay, honey?
Of course. Oh, back.
What? Oh, you clicked an old one.
I did click an old one. That's funny.
I was like, that's weird. I didn't say that. That's funny.
Hello.
Did we not close the computer properly?
There you are. No, it wasn't that.
Oh, I see.
Yes, I see you.
You
here.
see me here?
I see you.
On both?
Yes.
Yes, perfect. Let's check our sound. Make sure we're good. Check our sound. Sounds good to me.
Hello, welcome
Hi,
back.
good morning, everybody. Welcome. Just let me know when I can get started, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Hi. Yeah.
All right, whenever you are ready.
Okay, hello everybody. My name is Rebecca Dragonheart and I am a psychic medium. I've been doing my work now for 32 years. Here on my live, we're going to do a Q&A session. Hit that like button every 40,000 likes. We do 5 free questions and we'll go through how you can get a guaranteed question answered here on the live today.
All right, hello everyone. Welcome and welcome back. In order to get your questions answered here and be put on the list, you can click the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button. Click your donation amount and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. A €5 donation will get you a guaranteed question answered. €15 will get you 3 questions answered. €25 will get you 5 questions answered. And €50 will get you 10 questions answered plus 1 bonus question. Also, as you all know, at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end.
That's right.
We also have an email list in the link in the bio. Make sure to sign up there to be notified when we go live and to stay connected with us. Also, we now have a Patreon where with your subscription you now have access to email questions 24/7 all the time at the same rate as the lives, as well as an abundance meditation. Thank you to everyone who has already signed up for Patreon. You guys are amazing. And feel free to check that out through the link in the bio. Alright, and we can get started here with 5 free questions from the comments. So feel free to put in a yes or no question, everyone. For those of you that don't know how this works, please put your name and a yes or no question here into the chat. Just one question, but you can spam that question as much as you'd like while we are doing the 5 free.
That's right.
Thank you so much, everyone. Alright, our first free question here is from Shantia, who said it's her birthday today. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Shantia says, is Rio thinking about marriage with me?
Yeah, I see. Yes. Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from Lauren. Lauren says, will it pay off if I make TikToks?
It does. Yeah. I hear it's worth it.
Our next question is from Curtis. Curtis says, will I hear from Ryan again?
Yes, you will, honey.
Our next question is from Aaron. Aaron says, will my parents get custody of brother's kids by summer?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. And our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Sheena. Welcome back.
Hi, Sheena.
Says, will I kiss Jonah?
You will.
All right. Thank you all so much. That is it for our 5 free questions for now. If you did not get picked this time, don't worry. Just keep on tapping that screen. Once we make it to 40,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Thank you so much, everyone. All right. Let's head over to our list here. Our first question today is from BP.
Hi, good morning, honey.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 1 second here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, BP gets 5 questions here.
All right.
Her first question, she says, Sunday, James confessed his love for me again. He even said he can see himself with me the rest of his life, and we've been bonding by doing his hobby and business together.
Mm-hmm.
With that being said, do you still see intimacy this weekend?
Yes.
All right. Her next question is, I wanted to bring up us on social media together or putting it out there, but it didn't flow to the talk, and I felt it was a sign to wait.
Mm-hmm.
Could I ask within the next couple weeks for us to be open on Facebook and be okay still?
Yeah, I hear it will scare him a bit, so just take it slow when it does come to being openly on Facebook.
Her next question is, do you see engagement before conception this year, or will he propose after?
It will be after, yeah.
Her next question is, if we travel to sell his product, will it be successful eventually? Like, make at least a couple sales? We literally approach random people, even in our hometown, like home builders, etc. Would out of town be better, if at all?
Okay, so what's the question?
If we travel to sell his product, will it be successful eventually?
Yes.
And her last question is, would he be more successful creating a YouTube channel to get viewers and then buy the product from there?
That would definitely add on to the benefit. I would recommend it.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, BP. That is it for her.
Yeah.
All right. Our next question here is from... Let's see here. Our next question is from Kimber Pell.
Hi,
Hello,
Kimber.
Kimber, welcome back. Kimber gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question, she says, good morning,
Good
sweet
morning,
babies. I did go into ER and get checked. They gave me meds for muscle spasms due to pulled muscles.
Mm-hmm.
You are so right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still see it healing on its own in 2 weeks?
As long as you take it easy on it, yes. If you don't take it easy, no, it will not get better fast.
Her next question is, I have a bit of a hangover from the meds they gave me.
Yeah.
Should I stick to them or just the over-the-counter meds?
I hear you could just take the over-the-counter medication. I don't hear that you are, because your pain tolerance is pretty okay, actually. So I don't hear you need the heavy medication. It's just that they like to give a little bit extra. You know how it is.
All right. And her last question, Kimber says, is there anything from guides?
Yeah, they're really stressing take it easy, okay? So relax for the next couple of weeks. Take it easy. Do not overdo anything. Energetically, emotionally, and physically is what I hear. So it's time to rest. That's the whole reason why you got the injury in the first place, honey.
All right.
Okay?
And Kimber says, thanks for all you do.
My pleasure, honey.
Thank you so much, Kimber. Our next question here is from, wait 1 second here. All right, our next question is from June Riley.
Hi,
Hello,
June.
June says, hey ladies,
Hi.
good morning. Carlos's father is in intensive care. I know you told me he didn't have long to go.
Mhm.
Is he slipping away now? Thank you so much, ladies.
I don't hear that he's leaving right now, but he's definitely on that path. So there is going to be some unwellness, and then he is on his way out, yes. We're just going to say it like that. They're not saying it's today, but I do hear that it is relatively soon, yes.
All right, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, we have a quick testimonial here.
Oh,
Hello.
nice.
From Emma Marie Baker. Hello,
Hi, Emma.
Emma says, testimonial. You were right about Austin. Not going to work out, but I've moved on. Thank you.
Aw, well, I'm glad you've moved on. Sorry, I was right.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Emma.
Mhm.
That's it for her. All right. Our next question here back to our list is from Stacy K. Hello,
Hi,
Stacy. Stacy gets 5 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question, she says, good morning.
Good morning.
ladies. You stated in a previous live that I would go back to school.
Mhm.
Do you see what year I will finally finish?
3 years from now.
Her next question is, you previously stated that I would be engaged in 2026. Will I still be getting engaged in 2026?
Yes.
Her next question here, she says, do you see what year I will get married?
It'll be a year and a half later.
All right, Stacy's next question is, do you see what year I will begin a campaign?
Begin a campaign? They're showing me 2028.
And her last question is, do you see what month I will change jobs this year?
It feels like it's still going to be about 5 months before that happens, so don't rush it is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Stacy.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Jaina Eagle Speaker.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
welcome back. Jaina's first question here, she says, thank you for answering my question through email on the issue I've been having with my upper back.
You're welcome.
Something told me it was also a pinched nerve. Will seeing a physiotherapist help my situation?
So I do hear yes. What I would recommend is also icing and heating it. They're showing you doing that as well. Inflammation around the area is really a big part of the problem.
Her next question is, I saw a massage therapist a month ago, and after I saw her, the pain seemed to go away until I had a stressful situation. Will continuing to see her make the upper back pain go away?
So what is going to end up happening, so what I want you to understand is when it comes back, it is because of the tension in your body. So it's that tensing up that has caused the issue. It is an injury that needs to be taken care of. I do hear caution with massage therapy just because it is an injury. Physiotherapy would be a more ideal way of doing it. So if you're going to do massage, I would recommend doing it through like a physiotherapist because they're a little bit more trained with that kind of thing. Okay, but physical therapy is definitely going to help you to like strengthen that area and also loosen it. They're going to show you exactly what you need to do basically.
Her next question is, I'm a little afraid of chiropractors, but would see one if I needed to. Would making a visit to the chiropractor also help the pinched nerve or make it worse?
No, it doesn't help with that kind of thing. Yeah, no, I don't get that would help you. It's literally we need to relax the muscles around the nerve.
Her next question is, I've been having these nervous episodes where I almost seem to overheat and blush. I'm a very outgoing person and I get them even with people I know well. Any insight as to why these episodes are happening?
It feels hormonal, yeah. So I would get your hormone levels checked.
All right, and her last question is, do my spirit guides and team on the other side have any advice when it comes to my health?
Don't stress as much as you are. It seems to me like there are some things happening, but it's all things that if you do the right steps can be taken care of. So you're not in dire straits or anything like that. It is fixable is what they're saying, okay? So just do what you need to do to take care of you.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for Jaina.
All right.
Our next question here is from... One moment here. All right, our next question is from Alessia Meda.
Hi,
Hello, Alessia. Alessia gets 10 questions.
Nice.
Plus one bonus question. Thank you so much.
All right.
Her first question here, she says, hello, ladies.
Hello.
Luca and I agreed to meet on Sunday, but we didn't meet. He was being distant and didn't really make an effort to communicate. Was he just tired, or is there another reason?
No, I do feel he is tired or was tired during that time. That's the main reason, but also feeling a bit cut off is what I hear.
Her next question is, I asked why he was being passive, and he didn't respond until now. My anxiety got so triggered. Was he with another woman on Saturday night, or is it just my old fears coming up?
No, I don't hear he was with another woman. No.
Alessia's next question is, 2 weeks ago, we spent such a beautiful evening. He told me that we were on the same page, and he confirmed he said the truth. I want to be positive, but him canceling our plans last minute and ignoring my messages confuses me. Will it get better soon?
I hear it is going to get better. It does feel like you're going to have still a little of this up and down. So just be prepared that it's not going to be immediate, but yes, it does get better, okay?
Her next question is, you said by April there will be a big relief for me regarding our connection, and that it will be evident that things are better. Actually, it was good until he acted weird on Sunday. Is the big relief still coming this month?
It is still coming. And I want to say that the way that he behaved is not his normal way of behaving. Like, he's not going to continue that behavior is what I hear, okay? So don't stress about that.
Her next question is, you also said in April there will be a big wake-up moment for him regarding our connection, and that once the shift happens, it shifts very quickly.
Yes.
Do you see when exactly this will happen?
I would say it's going to be around the end of the month, but they're saying end of the third week is what I'm hearing. So by the end of the month is what I'm going to say.
Her next question is, he just replied to my message. It was just one word and an apology that the message wasn't sent. He didn't respond to the rest. I'm not sure what to do. Should I reply or wait for him to write more? It's so frustrating.
He's not going to write more because he's embarrassed. I would say reply. Be honest, but don't be mean is what I hear, okay? I'm not hearing that any of the worries that you have are what was the cause of it, okay? So you can put that aside. Rest assured that he wasn't with somebody else. It just feels to me like he just didn't really want to be with anybody at that moment, and he felt really like closed down is what I hear.
Her next question is, will he ask to see me this week?
I do see that you will see each other. I'm hearing it's going to be 2 weeks though. What I would say is when you do communicate with him, just say to him, listen, if you need to make a change of plans, that's totally fine. Just be open with me about it. You know, make it more about his mistake, not so much how it made you feel, but like just be open about it.
Her next question is, the next time we see each other, will it be again so close and beautiful as
Absolutely.
last time?
Yes.
Sorry, we did say, will he ask to see me this week, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Her next question is, I just want to enjoy our connection and focus on the positive, but he makes it hard sometimes. The closer we get, the more it hurts when he gets distant. Once the shift happens, will our contact get more stable?
It will, yes. It stabilizes by this summer.
Her next question is, do you see when he will talk about his feelings for me?
He has a hard time talking about feelings, so I'm not really getting that he's going to have an outright conversation about it, but he's definitely, I'm going to say, going to show you, okay? He's not going to necessarily have a conversation about his feelings, but he'll show you.
And her next question here, this is her last question. She says, do you see how the next couple of weeks will be for us?
It feels like you'll communicate, and it does feel good. I don't get the sense that it's not going to feel good. But again, you have to make him own his responsibility in not communicating. So like your guides are saying, don't make it about you, make it about him being responsible. So next time, if you need to change plans or you aren't going to be able to do whatever, please just let me know in advance so that I'm not sitting here waiting and I can make plans to do something else.
All right, and Alessia says, thank you so much for your advice.
You're welcome, honey.
Thank you so much. And we have another testimonial here. All right, testimonial from Terry Be Well.
Hey, honey.
Terry says, I just wanted to confirm, you told me I would get the job at the hospital, and I start on Thursday. Yay!
That's so great. Congratulations, honey. Woohoo!
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, and congrats. All right, I am going to go over our list here, everyone. So if you have donated to be on the list and you're wondering when you are coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over our list right now. All right, next on our list we have Greg P. Then we have Astrid L. Then Stephanie Sigana. Then Samantha S. Then Aaron Early. Then Eileen B. Then Curtis Bentley. Then Sandra Phelps. Then Tiffany Boyd. Then Leilani Azad. Then Diana Valbuena. Then we have Laura Wendt. Then Kai H. Then Emma Baker. Then Helen McGuigan. Then Alexis B. Then Claudia Ortiz. Then Brenda Winkle. Then Melissa Bray. Then Fiona K. And looks like that's it for now. If you would like to get on that list and get your questions answered, now is definitely a great time to do so.
Definitely.
You can get on the list by clicking the picture in the top left corner, click it again, and press the link in the bio. There you'll find the donate button, click your donation amount, and make sure to fill in all of your information. Also, please make sure that your questions are in a yes or no format when you submit them. And if you're having any issues making a donation, make sure to clear your cache and history in your TikTok settings. And as always, you can visit our live support in our link in bio. Thank you so much, everyone. All right, back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Greg P.
Hi,
Hello,
Greg.
Greg gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Greg's first question is, blessings, Rebecca and team. The organization Best Life 2030 is making a call for projects. I'm considering submitting a proposal for our OWL project. Would we get the 100K grant?
I hear it's a great idea, honey. Please do. Please, 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 yes.
Greg's next question is, do you see our foundation getting any large sum of funds for our conservation project?
I do, honey. And I hear you're getting funds from multiple places. So it's not, don't just like put all your eggs in one basket. They show it coming from multiple places, okay?
And Greg's last question is, do my guides have any guidance on moving forward with our project and getting funds?
Please get as much support with presenting the project. So don't just be like, how are they trying to say this? It's not just one person type thing. Like, show that it is a big project and so valuable and so worth it. So make sure that you can get across the worth of the project itself, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Greg. That is it for him.
All right.
Yes, that was guides and
That's
guidance.
right. Yes.
All right. Our next question here is from Astrid L.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Astrid. Astrid's first question, she says, good morning.
Good morning.
I watched the movie Lifeless, and for 2 hours I was bawling and realized I missed my mom. I felt she abandoned me too early with her passing.
Mm-hmm.
Was this what the heavy energy was about? Felt like this movie was written for me.
Right. I would say so, yes. Yeah. It's definitely the universe's way of kind of bringing the information to you and making it present and known. So yeah, I would say so.
Her next question is, I feel that when I love someone again, it's nothing but abandonment and hurt and grief that follow. I have the feeling that's why I closed down my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Am I on the path of reopening my heart to where it stays open?
You are, honey. There's a lot of healing still to come, but yes, you're working on it. You are moving past it, and it is going to get better, okay? Your guides are very adamant about that. It is going to get better.
Her next question is, I have not slept much in weeks and I'm exhausted. I feel drained and down in my mood to where nothing is moving, changing, or finally getting somewhere. Do you see when I can see changes, positive reinforcement happening, or is this my dad's energy again I'm feeling?
No, it feels to me like it's your energy that you're processing. So it feels a little stagnant just because it's small steps. We can't do it all in one night. We have to do it a little bit at a time. It's going to be probably another 3 weeks of this energy, but it does improve after that, I hear.
All right. Astrid's next question, she says, is Billy getting close to reaching out, or where is he at in his head with connecting? Just wondering, gives me something to energetically look forward to.
Right. It does feel like he is closer. I would say he's only a few weeks out from reaching out and communicating with you. Yeah, it doesn't feel very long.
Her next question is, I've been working hard on manifesting him and I being back together.
Mm-hmm.
Are you showing that there's movement coming in or timeline shift of any kind? Any insight?
I wouldn't say that the timeline has shifted too much just because it's 2 people. You're doing a great job, your guides are saying, but it is impacting both of you, right? So it is going to be what he is ready for. You are very much open. That is the best place to stay. Completely open and receptive to him, and just give it the time that it needs. If you rush it too quickly, it's going to scare him, so we don't want to do that. So just stay on the track that you're on and let it progress the way it's supposed to.
All right. Her next question here, she says, I'm tossing with the idea to go back home in June or August for our birthdays.
Mm-hmm.
June, my brother is away for 2 weeks. Which month is best you see me going home?
It looks like August is when you're going to end up going back. If you can get back in June, I don't get resistance, but August seems to work out better.
Her next question is, am I doing the right thing with pretending all is okay with my dad while it's truly changing soon? I don't want to have regrets about not spending all the time in the world. Should I move home?
No, I don't hear that you need to move home. Go back as much as possible. Here's the thing. You could easily, because of the type of work you do, you could easily be there. You don't necessarily need to uproot your whole life, though, to go and be there for him. I agree with you. It is important to spend as much time with him as possible. And what they're saying is your presence there can actually help slow his transition. So you just bring him a lot of joy, honey, and you bring him a lot of purpose. So it can help him to stay longer. So that's something to think about, okay?
All right. And her last question here, Astrid says, will Billy and I have a great marriage? Unlike most of my family who are divorced or had rough marriages, I want every day to be in awe of how much we love each other. That's my vision.
Yeah, I want you to understand that it is going to be a very different experience for you because you're doing the work that you need to do. Comparing to the family, they didn't do the work. So you're doing what you need to do. Absolutely, it's going to be a different experience for you. And it's definitely beautiful that you want to keep it in that spiritual and elevated energy.
All right, and Astrid says, thanks as always, beauties. Big hugs for the day.
You too, honey. Have a great day.
Thank you, Astrid. All right, our next question here is from Stephanie Sigana. Hello,
Hi,
Stephanie.
honey.
She gets 3 questions.
Sounds good.
Her first question is, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
I've been inquiring with Pilates mat and reformer training near me, but it looks like a lot of the training starts in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see earlier dates or other locations opening up for me?
No, I hear fall is gonna win it. It's fall. Unfortunately, it's gonna be at that point, so you have to wait. That's what your guides are saying. Sorry, honey. Yeah, the location you picked, it feels right. It feels like the right place, but you're gonna have to wait.
Her next question is, the co-founder of my regular Pilates studio seems so fun and like he could be an important part of the future in my career.
Mm-hmm.
Are you picking up anything?
I would agree with that statement for sure. This is somebody who is kind of gonna take you under the wing, is what I hear.
All right, and Stephanie's last question, she says, I know you mentioned I need to slow down, but are there any other messages you have for me?
Healing is happening. This is a year where you're gonna start to, we're gonna say it like this because this is how the guides are saying it, purge unwanted, unnecessary people and energies from our life, okay? So you're gonna close some doors and you are going to clear your energy from unhealthy energies. Embrace that. Don't be afraid. It's a good thing. It's really a good thing. It can be hard, but it is a good thing.
All right, thank you so much, Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Samantha S. Hello, Samantha.
Hey, Samantha.
She says, will my grandma recover from her current status?
I get a no. It doesn't feel like we're going to get a recovery. It feels stabilized, but I'm not feeling I get better. Okay.
Her next question is, will my grandma's house sale go through tomorrow?
No, it doesn't look like it.
Her next question is, will I be able to have more time away from work?
Yes, you will.
Her next question is, will I find a way to make supplemental income soon?
You will. I hear not until June, July. So yes, you'll have supplemental income coming in, but it doesn't hit until June, July.
All right. Her next question here, she says, are there any messages my guides have for me?
You've got to get brave. Take a leap of faith is what I hear. So don't be afraid to take some risks. It does feel like it's going to be something that works out in the end. So don't be afraid. Basically what they're saying to you is when something is being presented to you, be brave enough to take that risk, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Samantha. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Erin Early.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Erin. Erin's first question, she says, are there any new crystals I should wear?
So they're showing me tourmaline. Oh, they popped in some moldavite for you. I think it's just because you're ready for some transformation, and some amethyst is what I see. So tourmaline, amethyst, and moldavite. That's some big transformations.
Her next question is there anything my guides want me to focus on?
Well, you got to get moving things along. So the biggest thing that they want you to focus on is taking that next step for yourself, okay? No more hesitation is what they're telling you. It's time to move forward with your new work. Yeah.
And Erin's last question, she says, will Billy have pups this cycle?
Oh, I heard no. We can't change that, I hear. So it doesn't look like it, not this cycle.
All right, thank you so much, Erin. That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Eileen B. Hello,
Hi, Eileen.
Her first question is, when do you see them opening the human organizational performance position? Soon?
I heard 6 months, so no, not soon.
Her next question is, will that job be a good fit for me?
Yeah, it feels like there's a lot to learn, but it definitely will help you expand in a good way.
And her last question, Eileen says, do you see us getting financially stable soon? Thank you.
Yeah. I do see stability.
All right. Thank you so much, Eileen. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Curtis Bentley. Hello.
Hi, Curtis.
Their first question is, will I hear from Ryan again soon?
I hear you will hear from Ryan. It doesn't feel like it's soon, so I would say it's going to be a couple of months. Yeah.
Curtis's next question is, will Ryan split up with the other person before getting in touch?
Yes.
And their last question is, does Ryan think of me a lot?
Yes. As much as you think of him. That's what I hear. So it's a lot.
All right. Thank you so much, Curtis. That's it for them.
Okay.
Our next question is from Sandra Phelps.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Sandra. Her first question here, she says, good morning,
Morning.
ladies. Hope all is well. Will my old job pay me on time?
Yes.
Her next question is, first day of work went well. Is there any guidance from my guides that I should know about?
Just keep it up and keep your enjoyment there, okay? Make sure that you stay in a positive alignment is what I hear. But yeah, it's going to be great for you, honey.
And Sandra's last question, she says, donate. And also, thank you for answering my questions. Hope you ladies have a wonderful day.
You too, honey. Thank you so
Awesome.
much.
All right, let's give Sandra a big thank you. She's giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments. Thank you so much, Sandra.
Yes.
Feel free to put in a yes or no question, everyone. And again, let's give Sandra a big thank you. All right, our free question is for... here for Tiff. Tiff says, will I have another baby? Thanks, Sandra.
Aw, I love it. I hear yes, but it does feel to me like there is a delay for it to happen. So there is a bit of a hold off.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much again, Sandra, for giving away that question.
Yeah.
You are awesome. All right, and that is it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Tiffany Boyd.
Hi, Tiffany.
Her first question, she says, morning.
Good morning.
Been off with my cycle. Is there more going on hormonally or medically, or am I just getting old?
No, it's hormonal. Am I just getting old? What a question. It is definitely an imbalance in hormones, but it is it's the process. You can go and get checked if you'd like to, but there's not much that they'll really do for you, I hear.
Her next question is, single but almost ready for my long-term man. Name or initials for him?
I heard the name Walter. It was pretty loud, so.
All right, keep us posted on that. And Tiffany's last question, she says, do you see how we meet? Thank you.
It does feel like a restaurant setting. I'm feeling like you're out with somebody else, some friends is what it feels like, and this individual approaches is what it feels like.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Lilani Azad.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Lilani. Her first question is, will my ex-husband give me the money by Monday for our son's procedure?
Yes.
Lilani's next question is, will Daniel be upset that I'm going to Arizona this weekend?
Yes, it looks like.
And Lilani's last question is, will Daniel and Haley last?
I hear for a short time. It's not forever, no.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for Lilani.
All right.
Our next question here is from Diana Valbuena. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Diana's first question, she says, is Grayson College project positive for me?
Yes, very much, I hear.
Her next question is everything going to be okay in my Spain and Africa trip?
Yeah, it's going to be great is what they're saying, so that's good.
All right, and Diana's last question is there any advice for my spiritual guides about work?
So a little bit of like standing up. Basically what they're showing me is putting a line in the sand. So boundaries are really important. Don't let them take advantage is what I'm hearing, okay? You need to have an understanding of what your role is and don't let them overstep is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Laura Wendt. Hello, Laura.
Hello.
Laura says, morning.
Good morning.
My landlords changed their mind on August, but it still feels squishy about when I actually move. Is it August or should I prepare for June?
No, I don't hear you need to prepare for June, but you know, it's always good to be prepared, but I do hear still August. Yeah.
Her next question is, my sister is supposed to get married at the end of June. Should I book that plane ticket?
Oh, I heard no. There might be some issues, and so it may not work out for you to be able to be there is what I'm hearing. So if you do purchase, just make sure to get insurance in case you need to cancel, okay?
All right. Her next question is, I'm feeling a little scattered with building my business. Is there any guidance?
You have to get clear on your purpose. What is your why? Why are you doing what you're doing? The more you can understand your why, the easier it will become for you to do what you're supposed to do, okay? Write it out.
Her next question is, I'm not sure what town to look into moving to, Charleston or Asheville?
Asheville, I heard right away.
All right, and her last question is, does the money for Jen's rent come in before the 15th?
It feels like it's not before the 15th, but it's close to the 15th.
All right. Thank you so much, Laura. That's it for her.
All right.
And it looks like we made it to our light goal, everyone. Well, we're actually past our light goal
Really?
now.
Good job.
Thank you so much for tapping away. You guys are amazing.
Yes.
All right, that means that we can do another 5 free questions.
Woohoo!
For those of you that don't know how this works, please put your name and a yes or no question here into the chat. Okay, so only yes or no questions. And you can spam that question as much as you'd like while we are doing the 5 free.
That's
Feel
right.
free to start putting in a question, everyone. Thank you so much for tapping. And thank you for all of the gifts as well. You guys
Yes,
are
thank you so
amazing.
much.
All right, 5 free question time.
Woohoo!
Our first free question here is from Christine Hall, who says, I'm Chris Hall. Will I land a full-time nanny job before summer?
No, I heard September for a full-time. You'll have part-time work, but no, not until September.
Our next question is from Alina, who says, will Philip and I reconcile?
No, you have somebody new coming in.
Our next question is from Sonam. Sonam says, will Ravish make more effort with communication or give up with this connection?
Yeah, I'm being shown it doesn't look like there's going to be more effort, so you can expect the same old energy is what I'm hearing, okay?
All right. Our next question is from Olivia, who says, will I get a job while attending university?
Yes.
All right, and our last free question here, just for the moment, is from Ashley. Ashley says, will Nancy find her person this year?
No, I hear 2027.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions for now. Yes, definitely great job tapping. You guys are awesome. If you did not get picked this time, don't worry. Keep on tapping that screen, and once we make it to 80,000 likes, we will do another 5 free questions from the comments. Also remember that at the end of the live, we will be doing a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers on this live, and that includes any new subscribers, and a live audience member. So make sure to stick around until the end. I'm also going to go over our list now, everyone. So if you have already donated and you're wondering when you are coming up on the list, I'm going to go over that right now. Next up on our list, we have Kai H., then Emma Baker, then Helen McGuigan, then Alexis B. Then we have Claudia Ortiz, then Brenda Winkle, then Melissa Bray, then Fiona K., then Margaret Lesniak, then Rebecca J., then Tammy Bracknell, then we have Jen Diana, then Rebecca Kira, then Angelica P., then Lindsay C., then we have Naomi Lindstrom, then Justine Solis, then Lauren S., then Alexia Rakamel, then Julie A., then Jen Diana, then Claudia Corgi, and then we have Fran B., then Kimber Pell, and looks like that is it for now. Also, our list is now closed for this live, everyone, so we will not be taking any more new donation questions to be added onto our list. We will just be finishing off everyone who has already donated and everyone's whose name you heard there. Thank you so much. If you did just finish donating and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read, don't panic. I will go over the list again in a little bit here. It can take a minute or two to be added onto our list, and I will let you know what to do if you do not hear your name again.
That's right.
Just hold off. No worries.
That's right. And if you do still want to get questions answered, there is an email button, so you can do it through email if you did miss getting on the list this time. Okay, guys?
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Back to the top of our list here. Our next question is from Kai H.
Hi, Kai.
Hello, Kai. Kai's first question is, so with astral projection, since you said don't push her as usual, should I do a night or two, skip a day or two, then do it again? Or how consistent should I be?
I think it's very important not to be obsessive because that will feel too much for her. So I would say give it time in between. So a couple of nights, you can do some visiting and then give it a break.
Kai's next question is, when you say help her energetically, do you mean sending her thoughts like everything will be okay and all that positive support?
Absolutely. Yeah. What you would do if you had the freedom to say or do whatever you could to help support her, you're going to do that in the astral. That makes sense. So when you're connecting with her, you're going to tell her the things that maybe you can't necessarily say in face-to-face time, and do it more on that energetic level to give her the support that you know she wants, but isn't always open or available to accept.
Kai's next question is, you can probably know my fear of losing her,
Yeah.
but after all this stuff and she has her emotional time about DCP, breakup with Devin, etc., will we be stronger as friends?
Yeah, you will. You'll find once things change for her, she's a very different individual.
Kai's next question is, will I have a consistent 40 or more hours a week with the DCP?
Not at first, but I see you do build up to that, yeah.
And Kai's last question is, will Melissa and I become closer by the end of the year? Maybe dating?
No, not by the end of the year. You'll get closer. The dating isn't going to happen. We'll say there will be some activity, but we're not considering it dating is what it feels like. So not by the end of the year.
All right. Thank you so much, Kai. That is it for them.
Okay.
Our next question here is from... Here. All right, our next question is from Emma Baker. Hello, Emma. She says, hi, hope you're doing well.
You too.
I have a big crush on my dog's trainer. I was wondering if he felt the same way.
Ooh, it looks like he's not available, but there is an attraction, I hear. But it does feel like he has somebody.
Emma's next question is, I've been really stressed about money. I was wondering, do you see my photography business getting better?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And Emma's last question is, the in-law suite for my dad is almost done. Do you think he's going to help me get things for the main house?
Oh, I hear he will. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Emma.
Yeah.
Our next question here is from Helen McGuigan. Hello,
Hi, honey.
Helen. Helen says, "Hey, ladies.
Hi.
Is everything working out for my highest good? Am I in alignment for my manifestations to come to fruition? I feel this is my year of exciting things to come for me."
Absolutely, I agree with that statement. 100%, it is the year. They are saying yes. I do hear you should be incorporating some crystals into your life on a regular, is what I hear. Okay, but yeah, it does feel like you're very much in alignment, and this is going to be a good year. Most definitely, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much.
Oh, that's it.
Yep, just one question for
Okay.
Helen. Our next question here is from Alexis B. Hello again.
Hi again.
Alexis's first question, she says, "Hey ladies.
Hi.
Do Hakeem and I go on to be in an official committed relationship?"
You will come back to a committed relationship, yes.
Her next question is, "Do you hear when?"
So the commitment aspect, it feels like there's 2 points. So you'll start having time where you spend together in about 4 months, but it's about 6 months before you're actually solidified, is what I hear.
And her last question is, "Will they get in contact about the bonus I applied for this week? Thanks, ladies."
Yes. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Alexis. Our next question here is from Claudia Ortiz.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Claudia. Claudia's first question is, "Will Moreno and I get back together?"
Oh, I heard no. It feels like there's somebody new coming in.
Her next question is, "Am I going to find my forever love?"
Yes.
And Claudia's last question is, "Am I going to get a pay raise this year?"
You will, but I'm hearing it's not implemented till next year. So it looks like you'll have in December, either they do like a review or some kind of like look-see, and then they tell you you're getting it, but it doesn't start until January is what I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Claudia. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Brenda Winkle. Hello, Brenda. Brenda's first question, she says, "Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
You said I'd see Derek this week. Will it be Friday?"
I hear by the weekend. Yeah,
Brenda's next question is, "Does Derek still think of me?"
a lot.
Her next question is, "Will Katie finish getting her college degree?"
I hear yes, but it does look like there's a change. So whatever it is she's studying now, it looks like it changes. So she may change her degree, or she may change what she's taking.
Her next question is, "Will we win any good amount of money from the casino if we go?"
No. Sorry.
And Brenda's last question is, "Will my finances improve soon? Thank you as always."
I see improvement, but it feels like there's still a bit of time before that happens. I would say about 6 to 7 months before you see a shift in your finances.
All right.
Okay.
That is it for her.
All right.
Our next question is from Melissa Bray. Hello,
Hi, honey.
Melissa. Welcome back. She says, "Hi, girls.
Hi.
I asked the other day, would the date go well Saturday? You said yes. We haven't seen each other in person yet. Will he be attracted to me and vice versa? Will I be with him? So nervous."
Yeah, you guys will like each other, I hear.
All right. Thank you so much, Melissa. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Fiona K.
Hi,
Hello,
honey.
Fiona. Her first question, she says, "Is the second negative person in work a male?"
It does feel like a masculine energy, yeah.
Her next question is, "Will I still get a promotion this year with my current company, as you said before?"
You will.
Her next question is, "You mentioned that we would move houses in 5 months. Will it be near water?"
It will be.
Fiona's next question is, "This move has been mentioned for over a year, but the timeline keeps changing. Is there a reason why?"
It's you. Because you haven't made movements towards actually shifting to move. So you have to get ready for that. There's a lot of resistance on your side to letting go of where you are now to embrace that new adventure.
And Fiona's last question is, "If I change companies I work for, will they come to me or I feel I have to move?"
Sorry, what's the question?
If I change companies I work for, will they come to me or maybe will I have to move? So will the company find her, or will she have to find the company? I believe is what she
Yeah,
means.
I think that's what she's asking too. It looks like you will do the finding. Yeah, they're not going to come find you.
All right. Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Fiona. That is it for her. Our next question here is from Margaret Lesniak. Hello, Margaret.
Hello, Margaret.
Margaret gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question is Ola in love with me as much as I am with him? Energy around our relationship?
I hear ya. Yeah, very much. Very open, very receptive, and very desired is what I hear. So that's a good energy.
Margaret's next question is, do we have a future together when... Yes, do we have a future together?
You do.
And her last question is, are there any messages from Spirit?
You're taking things too seriously. Relax, enjoy, stop and smell the roses is what I hear. So don't get so caught up on the future and be in your now.
All right. Thank you so much, Margaret.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Veronica E. Hello, Veronica.
Hi, honey.
Veronica says, is there anything from my guides?
So they do bring me to a lot of tension. It feels like you're very stressed, or there is a lot of stress energy around you. It's time to take a step back, and you're very empathic. So one of the things that they say is don't take on the burdens of those around you is the biggest message. You need to take a step back and kind of let them deal with their stuff is what I hear.
Her next question is, do you see how my notary business will go? I finally came up with a name.
Very well, I hear. Yeah.
And her last question is, I started my weight loss with the GLP-1 injections. How much do you see me losing?
You're going to hit almost your goal is what I hear. So you're going to get to the point that you want really quickly, I'm hearing. Okay. So it's only going to take you a few months to get to the goal that you want. It's not quite the number you're asking for is what they're telling me. Off by 5 pounds is what I'm hearing.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for Veronica.
Okay.
Our next question is from Rebecca J. Hello.
Hey.
Her first question, she says, are some of the symptoms I'm having heart-related issues?
I'm not getting a confirmation on that, no.
Her next question is, do you see what month my husband will be coming back home?
It feels to me like it's going to be still a while. I get though there is going to be in July something significant, but it's 7 months before he's home is what I'm hearing, okay?
And her last question is, are there any messages from my guides?
You have a lot of changes coming in this year. It does feel like you're going to need some support and some help. Don't try to do everything yourself is their biggest message. Lean on others.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
Okay.
One moment here. Our next question here is from Tammy B. Hello, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy.
Her first question, she says, is Christoph still in love with me?
I hear that there has been a shift in how the love is there, but yes, very, very much there's still love. It's different now, though. There has been a shift.
Her next question is, will we come back together for good?
I do hear that you will have an attempt at coming back together. It doesn't feel like for good. So it doesn't feel to me like it's strong.
Her next question is he my happily ever after?
No, you have a better match out there for you. Yeah.
Her next question is, one second here. Tammy's next question, she says, do you know when? So I'm not sure. I think, do you know when they'll come back together?
Sure, I can answer that. It feels like about 8 months before you guys actually come back to the energy that you're asking for.
All right, and her last question, Tammy says, do you see what my best course of action is with him? He has been cold and distant.
So I think it's very important for you, first of all, to figure out what you actually want in this connection. And when it comes to him, you can't give too much. The more you chase, the more he doesn't want. So you kind of have to do that cat and mouse thing where you're like, I'm not interested. I'm doing this with my friends, or I'm going out with so and so, or whatever. You know, so you kind of have to be a little standoffish with him.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Our next question here is from Jen Diana. Hello, Jen.
Hello.
Jen says, "Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Will Antonio reach out to me after our argument soon?"
I do see yes. It doesn't feel like it's right away, but it's not. So it's not far in the distance. But I do hear yes. Okay, just not right away.
All right. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Rebecca Kira. Welcome back.
Hello.
Rebecca says, "Hey.
Hi.
When I meet with Martin this month, from that day forward, will he want to keep in touch with me, like to continue texting and meeting up, since he will tell me how he feels about me later on?"
I do hear that yes, there will be a continuation with communication. It does feel to me to be pretty stable and strong.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from Angelica P. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Angelica says, "I recently went to view a suite for rent. Should I move forward with it, or will I find something better?"
I hear it's actually a good vibrational match for you, so I would say yeah, go forward with it. Can always find something better, but this meets your demands and your needs.
All right. Thank you so much, Angelica. Yes. Recently went to a view for suite. Yes.
That's right.
Our next question here is from Selwa Safi. Hello, Selwa.
Hello.
Selwa's first question is, "Will Mohammed reach out to me to reconcile? We used to date, no contact at the moment."
I'm not seeing this being your person. It looks like you have somebody new coming in. They're showing me an H name, so it's not the same person. It's a different energy.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Selwa.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Give me 1 second here.
Oh, it's gonna
Sorry.
shake you a little. Sorry, guys.
But,
I know, that's okay. It happens. Little shaky.
here we go. Shake things up.
That's right.
All right. Actually, before we go to our next question, I am just going to quickly go over our list again here. So if you have donated to be on the list and you are wondering when you are coming up, just keep your ears open for your names. I'm going to go over our list right now.
Mm-hmm.
Next up on our list, we have Lindsay C., then Naomi Lindstrom, then we have Justine Solis, then Lauren S., then Alexia Rakamel. After Alexia is Julie A., then Jen Diana, then Claudia Corgi, then Rebecca C., then Fran B., then Kimber Pell, then we have Astrid L., then Alessia M., then June Riley, then Marie Loon Fortin, then Lana P., then BP, then Adite Conan, and that is it. Thank you all so much.
Mm-hmm.
And if there was anyone else who donated before the list was closed and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read and you have not already been answered, please go to the live support now through the link in the bio, send them the email that you used to donate, and make sure to stay in the chat with them until you get confirmed. And again, that is only if you donated before the list was closed, you have not already been answered, and you did not hear your name on that list that I just read. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Our next question here is from Lindsay C. Hello,
Hi,
Lindsay. Lindsay's first question, she says, "Good morning,
Good morning.
ladies. Yesterday you said that you do see Andrew eventually wanting us to get married. Can you tell me when you see his thought process change and move toward that? Thank you."
It does feel like it's going to be a lot later this year. More towards the end of the year is what they're saying.
And her last question, Lindsay says, "Is Andrew faithful to me? Lately he seems distant and I'm afraid he's losing feelings for me. Thank you."
No, he's faithful. He's faithful.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from, 1 second here. All right. Our next question is from Nicole, who get one question.
Okay.
Nicole says, does my friend Fabrice have a crush on me? He's been acting very sweet lately.
It feels like yes. Be careful you don't necessarily want to change it from the friend zone is what your guides are saying, okay?
All right. Thank you. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from here. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Mary, for that swan. So
Aw,
cute.
thanks, honey.
Like that one.
I do too. It's very pretty.
All right. Our next question is from Justine Solis. Hello,
Hi,
Justine.
honey.
Justine's first question here, she says, you said my ex Ivan and I would get back together this month, April. We had a conversation and he said he feels it would be a while, but he hopes we can get to a place so we can be together again because that's what he wants.
Mhm.
Is he honest and truthful in saying that?
Yes.
Her next question is, do you see when Ivan and I would live together again? You said you see us living together, so I'm just curious because I'm due with our daughter in August and we have a son together. So do you see when we live together?
It still feels like there's some time before that happens, so just be patient. You got to repair the relationship first before you can live comfortably together again. I would say no sooner than 6 months, but they are saying more around 8 months.
And Justine's last question is, although Ivan and I have been intimate, communicating well, and feels like we are healing and on the path to be together, is he strictly only romantically talking to me and interested in me? I've only been romantically talking to him and hope the same from him.
Yeah, I don't get the sense that he's straying. It does feel to me like when he's in his off time or, distracted, it doesn't feel to me like there's somebody else there. So I don't think you need to worry that way.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Justine. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from, one moment here. All right, our next question is from Lauren S. Hello, Lauren.
Hi, Lauren.
Her first question, she says, is there anything I can do to bring in that vibrational match?
So you have to open yourself up to what is it? Well, first, we have to understand what it is we're looking for in our partner. What do we need? Why do we want it? And how does it look? How do they treat you? How do you feel when you're with them? Get really clear on that. I find writing it out to be very beneficial. And I hear for you that would definitely help a lot. But getting clearer on the picture is how we get them to come in. You have some hurt as well that needs to be healed. In your current vibrational energy, you're not ready for the one. If they came in now, you wouldn't even recognize it because there's still some healing that has to happen from your past relationships is what I hear.
Her next question is, am I ready for my vibrational match?
And that is a no. Not quite yet. But you're getting there. You're getting there.
Lauren's next question is, my son and I keep having recurring dreams about my ex. He doesn't talk but looks unhappy or unwell. Do you see why this is happening?
It does feel to me like you're picking up on how he's feeling. It feels emotional based. So you guys are just picking up on the emotional unwellness.
Her next question is Richard still coming back in?
I do hear yes, but I get a little bit of resistance. So it does feel like maybe we're not in a good place. And so it's not necessarily good for you.
And her last question here, Lauren says, is there anything my guides want me to know?
You've got to really take it one day at a time. You're rushing to the finish line. They want you to slow it down. You have to enjoy the peaceful moments and the everyday moments. Don't get so quick to get to the end of the line kind of thing, okay?
All right, and Lauren says, thank you as always for your guidance.
My pleasure, hon.
Thank you so much, Lauren. Our next question here is from Alexia Rackamel. Hello, Alexia. Her first question is, will my husband find a good job soon?
I hear it's going to take a couple of months, but yes, a good job is coming.
Her next question is, will my girls find good jobs soon?
They will.
Alexia's next question is, will my attorney be able to help with my work comp case?
I hear yes, but it is long going, okay? So it's not an easy, done deal type thing. So it is ongoing and it's long, arduous process is what I hear.
Her next question is, do you see our finances getting better soon?
You can expect them to shift towards the end of the summer is what I hear.
Alexia's last question is, will I win my EEOC case or if I take it to the Supreme Court?
If you take it to court, you will win. But again, it is a long process, okay? So it's not an overnight thing.
All right. Thank you so much, Alexia.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from... One moment here. All right, our next question is from Julie A. Hello, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
She says, good morning,
Good
ladies.
morning.
Did Jesus see me walking into the office this morning and make it a point to catch up to me?
Yes.
Her next question is, if Jesus' mom suspects he has feelings for me, is that something that concerns or worries her?
Yes. Only a little.
And her last question, Julie says, does Jesus feel he could fall in love with me?
I really hear, yeah. I believe yes.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from... One moment here. All right. Our next question is from Jen Diana. Hello.
Hi.
Jen's first question, she says, hi ladies, good
Hello.
morning. Will Antonio try to come back in and want a relationship or friendship? I'm hoping he doesn't break our soul agreement.
Yeah, I hear yes, but it comes with a consequence. So it doesn't feel like it's an easy thing. So just be careful what you're pulling for is what your guides are saying, okay?
Jen's next question is there anything my guides want me to know about this relationship with Antonio?
It's not perfect. Don't ever expect it to be that perfect connection because it really feels complicated is their message, okay? So you got to get used to that. It's going to keep you on your toes is what they're telling you.
And Jen's last question is Antonio constantly thinking about our connection and feel bad about what happened?
There is regret for sure. Constantly, no, but definitely thinks about the connection. Absolutely.
All right, and she says, thank you so much. You guys are wonderful.
Well, thank you, honey.
That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question is from... One moment here. All right, our next question is from Claudia Corgi. Hello.
Hi, honey.
Welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
Claudia's first question, actually before that, Claudia gets 10 questions plus one bonus
Nice.
question. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Her first question here, she says, hi Rebecca. I scored a 70 on one exam and an 80-ish on another. It's just finals left. My class grade is 74 and I need a 76.
Mm-hmm.
Will I still pass my nursing class?
You will.
Her next question is, will I still graduate in May 2025?
Yes, you will.
Claudia's next question is, Jarvis asked if I was still working out and said he was going to the gym again. Did he mean to call me chubby?
No.
Her next question is, will Jarvis add me on Instagram?
Yes, I hear. Yeah.
Her next question is he hiding anything on his Instagram and that's why he doesn't add me?
No, it's more about not having interactions on there. So I wouldn't say hiding, but controlling. That's the better word.
Her next question is, I had a recommended person to follow on his Instagram, some girl named Christina that's about my age.
Mhm.
Is he pursuing her?
No.
Her next question is this Christina person interested in Jarvis?
I don't get a confirmation, so I would say no.
Her next question is, does Jarvis have a sense of possessiveness or ownership about me?
Yes. But you already knew that.
Her next question is, will Panda and I still be more than what we are like a real relationship?
You will get there. Patience. It takes a bit of time, so, but yes.
All right. Her next question is the ADHD medication prescription helping my schoolwork at all or actually hurting my grades?
No, it's helping. It's helping. Yeah, it helps you to retain is what I hear. So make sure you're consistent.
And her last question is, will Jarvis give me a sort of commitment and stop pursuing other women before I walk away in the next 2 years? I'm trying to be patient.
He will eventually get there. Yeah, it's hard to be patient, I know. But he will eventually get there. So yes, he will give you that commitment.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Claudia. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Rebecca C.
Hi,
who
Rebecca.
says, will I find a doctor to give me a doctor's note for leave of absence from work due to pregnancy?
So not due to pregnancy, but yes, you will find a doctor that will give you a leave.
Her next question is, will I be able to find a better job to provide for my son?
Yeah.
And her last question is there anything my guides need me to know? Thanks so much.
Yeah, a lot of, I'm hearing we need a break. So a lot of pressure on you, a lot of expectations on you. You need to take some time out. You need a break is what they're telling you. And if you don't take a break, so listen to them, because if you don't take a break, they'll make you take a break by getting you sick or slowing things down for you, okay? So take them serious.
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Fran B.
Hiya, Fran.
Fran's first question, she says, do you have spirit guide messages for me?
So they are bringing a lot of information to you through your dreams, honey. It does feel like you have been kind of having, we'll say, an awakening moment. So there has been a lot of downloads and a lot of information coming through your dreams. What I hear is make sure you are recording. You're getting some precog. So some of the things that you're dreaming are things that are about to happen or things that are going to happen in the future. So it is important to pay attention is what they're telling you.
All right. Fran's next question is, do you see me buying a house this year?
I hear 2026.
And her last question is, do you see when Em will be contacting me with good intentions?
I would say that it's going to be by the summer. I'm drawn more towards July, but I feel like it could be as early as June.
All right. Thank you so much, Fran. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Kimber Pell.
Hello again,
Kimber.
honey.
Her first question, she says, hello again.
Hello.
I'm taking it easy and doing a lot of reading. It's hard as I don't sit still long. Will energy healing through pendulum help also?
Absolutely, yeah. Amethyst will help with the physical and energy healing as well.
Her next question is, do you see how hubby is? He was so angry about me hurting myself gardening.
I mean, you know, he's going downhill, so he's gonna have a little bit of this energy. I'm gonna say it like this: don't expect it to get better. It's only gonna get worse, is what they're saying. Okay.
Her next question here, she says, thanks for all you do and your reassurance. Please donate.
Aw, Kimber, thank you so much, honey.
Thank
Yay!
you, Kimber. All right, let's all give Kimber a big thank you. She is giving away her last question here to one of you in the comments. Thank you so much, Kimber.
Very much.
1 second here. All right, yes. Feel free to put in a yes or no question then, everyone. And again, let's give Kimber a big thank you. Thank you so much. Our free question then is for Amanda, who says, will I be moving out in July as planned?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you again, Kimber, for giving away that question. That's it for her.
Perfect.
Our next question here is from Claudia Corgi. Hello again.
Hello.
Claudia gets 3 more questions here.
Sounds good.
Her first question, Claudia says, I've still been trying to get pregnant with Panda. Will it ever happen?
It will. Yeah, you can expect it, they say.
Her next question is, Panda has been only wanting to see each other once a month. I told him I wanted more frequency and was specific to seeing each other 3 to 4 times a month. Will he give me that frequency I asked for?
He will.
And her last question, she says, will there be a shift in Jarvis to treat me better soon, like in the next month?
Not that soon, but you are starting to pull for that to happen, so it is going, you can expect it is what your guides say. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much, Claudia. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Astrid L. Hello again, Astrid. She gets 3 more questions.
Sounds good.
She says, 3 more. So sorry. Don't be sorry.
Be sorry.
She says, so will I see Billy before I go to Peru on May 2nd or after that? Since you mentioned a few weeks before he's reaching out.
Yeah, I hear that did shift a little bit only because you were doing a lot of purging and so it wasn't the right timing. So I feel like it should be after. You can pull for it to be before again if you'd like, but your guides are really saying after would be more divinely right.
Her next question is, my intent for Mama Aya is to let go of everything that keeps me from being happy and at peace. Unlike my family lineage, do you see if I'll be successful in accomplishing that? The insight?
I hear for some of it, not all of it, because there are some hidden things that maybe you don't even recognize as being a part of that. So I hear, I'm going to say about 80%. So that's pretty good, but not all of it. You will need to do some work still. That's good though. That's a really good number.
All right, and Astrid's the last question. She says, giveaway. Thank
oh my
you
goodness,
so much.
you guys.
Let's all give Astrid a
wow.
big thank you. Thank you so much, Astrid.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our free question is for one second here. Paige. Paige says, will me and Dustin end up together?
I get an S name, so it looks like no.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Again, Astrid, thank you for giving away that question as well. And that is it for her now.
All right.
Our next question is from Alessia M.
Hello again, honey.
Alessia's first question here, she says, do you see why Luca felt closed off on Sunday and didn't want to see anyone? Did he get bad messages? He said this was not his usual behavior.
It feels to me like it was just burnout. It feels like I just needed everybody to just back off kind of energy. So it feels to me like burnout.
Her next question is, on Saturday evening, I suddenly felt very sad out of nowhere. I immediately thought of Luca. Did these emotions have something to do with him, or was there another reason for them?
No, it definitely is connected to him. But it feels to me like it's more about the connection between the both of you, not so much just on his side. It's like that connection, just your dissatisfaction is what they're showing.
All right, and her last question here, Alessia says, you said you said we will see each other in 2 weeks. Does he not want to see me this week? I really miss him.
I feel he does, but it feels like he's busy. So there's a lot happening this week for him, and it just doesn't feel like it will align.
All right, and she says, thank you and have a nice day.
You too, hun.
Thank you so much, Alessia. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from June Riley. Hello,
Hey, June.
June's question, she says, back again, ladies. Do you see how my guides feel about me helping Carlos with father's extra costs in the hospital? Thank you so much.
You know, with your guides and Carlos, they really do strain to you. You just be cautious. As long as you can give the support financially freely and not with an expectation, then it's okay. But they give you a lot of resistance to financially supporting him, okay?
All right. Thank you so much. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from Marie Loon Forson. Hello again, Marie Loon. She has 3 more questions.
Okay.
Marie Loon's first question, she says, you mentioned I was falling into alignment and everything I've asked for is coming. Do you see when I will be having and living with all that I asked for?
When you get it all, I hear by December. Your perseverance and I mean, you're pushing through. So yeah, by December.
Her next question is, my boyfriend and I said our goodbyes as if he was leaving next week, knowing he will only leave in June. Do you see when we will see each other next? Will it be days or weeks?
It doesn't feel like weeks, no. I would say within days, yeah.
And her last question is, do you see which month my boyfriend and I will get married next year?
It feels like a summer. Yeah, so a summertime.
All right. Thank you so much, Marie Lynn. That's it for her.
All right.
Our next question here is from Lana P. Hello,
Hey,
Lana.
Lana.
Lana's first question, she says, hello, lovely ladies. I hope you're having a good morning.
You too.
You said Aaron wanted to be more than friends. Can you tell me how he feels about me?
Very open. I get a lot of attraction, so very drawn to you. There's a lot of physical thoughts. Intimacy thoughts, okay? So fantasies are go.
Her Her next question is, are we still good for Erin and I to recommit by the concert in June?
Yes.
And her last question is, Erin's birthday is on the 19th. Do you see us spending it together? Thank you so much.
Yes, it looks like you will spend some time together, but I also see other people as well, so it's not one-on-one.
All right. Thank you so much, Lana. That's it for her.
Okay.
Our next question here is from BP. Hello,
Yeah,
BP. Welcome back again. Her first question, she says, James has been upset about work and the environment. He's been there for about 12 years. Do you see him leaving SD Builder soon, or will there be changes and he'll stay years more?
No, he will do his own thing is what they're saying, so he will break away.
Her next question is, do you hear when he'll sell his first big drone? They cost about $1,000, so we need the correct audience.
I hear that it is going to happen. I'm getting more towards August, September, they're saying. So it is going to take a little bit of time to build that audience. Tell him to use multiple social media platforms because that is the best way to get the audience that he needs.
Her next question is, I've been playing a big role in James's business, like support, etc. Will he soon include me like a team and my time and energy is worth it? I want him to treat me like I'm important at home and on social media, like marketing the product, etc.
So the question is?
She says, will he soon include me like a team and my time and energy is worth it?
Yes.
All right. Her next question, she says, do you hear where his first client will come from? Will it be Facebook or by us hitting the streets?
It will be online. I don't hear that it'll be Facebook, so I get the sense that he should expand, not just Facebook. So he should go into TikTok, he should go onto YouTube, he should go on Instagram, he should go on those different platforms. It feels online.
Our next question is, when we get out and sell the product, will we sell one by doing so here in our hometown, or should we go to Texas a couple hours away to sell them?
It looks like when you're out and about, you're going to do it at some kind of a trade show or a fair or something like that, where you know they have like booths and things to sell. It feels like that. So I would say Texas. Yeah.
And VP's last question, she says, about how long until he's making profit and happy about the way it's going? It's a drone hobby and not many people that we know can afford, and it's something someone with extra money on hand would buy. We're just trying to find out people, Rebecca. LOL.
Yeah, it's going to probably take him about 6 months to get what he's wanting back from it. He's got to be patient and he has to be realistic is what they say, okay? But it's worth the perseverance, so tell him not to give up.
All right. Thank you so much, BP.
Yeah.
That's it for her.
Okay.
And keep us posted. All right. And we are on our last question here on our list from Adite Conan.
Hello.
Adite gets 3 questions here.
Sounds good.
Their first question is, are Michael and I going to get married?
I hear yes. It does feel like not right now though, so there is a bit of time before that happens, okay?
Adite's next question is, will I get a new working permit or do I need to go back to school?
I do see you back at school. They show you with a backpack and like, it actually isn't really a backpack, but it's a bag with papers and things like that. You are going back to school is what they're saying.
And Adite's last question is, will my dad go back home in December?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. That is it for her.
All right.
And that's it for our list as well, everyone. Thank you so much for sticking around until the end. I do see that we made it to 80,000 likes. We're at 100,000 now. Amazing job.
Wow, good job indeed.
You guys were tapping like crazy. Thank you so much. All right, that means that we can do another 5 free questions.
Good job, everybody.
All right, feel free to put in a yes or no question here into the chat, everyone. And please do include your name with your question.
That's right.
All right.
And great job tapping.
Definitely. You guys have been tapping like crazy.
And don't go anywhere because we're going to do our giveaways after this, okay?
Yes. All right. Our first free question here is from Danielle, who says, will Ian ask me out this month? Thank you.
This month, no, but I do see that there will be, yes, an asking out. So, yes, you're going to get asked out, but I don't hear that it's in April.
All right. Our next question is from Gemma says, will we get the house we visited today?
Yes.
All right, our next question is from Julie. Julie says, will I see Juan this month?
You will.
Our next question is from... Thank you so much, everyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right, our next question is from Claire. Claire says, do you think I am being lied to?
Oh, I heard yes. Ooh, and I just saw an orb.
Mm.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah.
All right, and our last free question here is from Miriam. Miriam says, can I expect my finances to get better this year? Thank you.
You can, yes.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. That is it for our 5 free questions. Don't go anywhere. It's now time for some giveaways.
Yay! Okay, we're going to do a giveaway for our top gifter, one of our subscribers here on the live, and an audience member. If you've been here before, put your name in with a purple heart. If you are brand new, put your name in with a yellow heart. Before I get to that, I'm on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So if you aren't already following me on those platforms, please head over and follow me on those platforms as well. I also do have a Patreon. With the Patreon subscription, you get access to email questions 24/7 for the price of the live. Normally they're 10 euros per question, but currently they're at 5 euros per question. So worth it to become a paid subscription or paid subscriber. Also, we have an email list. So if you do want to get email notifications when I'm going live, the benefit to that is that we turn on the button so you can get on the list before we've even started. And that guarantees you getting on the list. That way you don't ever miss being able to get your questions answered when you want them. All right. And you can find that up in the link in the bio under sign up list. All right.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Put your names in here with a purple heart if you've been here before and a yellow heart if you are brand new.
Yes.
Spam your names. It's time for some giveaways.
Yes.
All right. We are going to start with our subscriber, but we are going to do a giveaway for an audience member and our top gifter as well. So do make sure that you are sticking around until the very end.
Mm-hmm.
All right. First, for our subscriber, how many scrolls would you like to do?
4.
4 scrolls for a subscriber. All right, all you subscribers, new and old, please do make sure that your names are here in the chat.
That's right.
And we'll do 4 scrolls, you said, right?
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Okay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Our subscriber winner is... Who is it? Our subscriber winner is...
Subscribers!
Oh, there we go. All right. Our subscriber winner is Jenny Jen.
Yeah, Jenny Jen. You got a free question. So what you're going to do, honey, is you're going to head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, and you won a free question. Congratulations. Make sure to redeem it right away because you only have 24 hours to redeem the freebies, okay? La la la.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being a subscriber, Jen. Congratulations. All right. Next is our audience winner. How many scrolls would you like to do?
Let's do 5.
5 scrolls.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Our winner is Joyce, yellow heart.
Ah, welcome,
Yay!
welcome, honey. What did you get, Joyce? You got a free question. All right, honey, you're going to head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am Winner page, fill out the information there. Congratulations, and thank you so much for sticking around to the end of the live. You won a free question.
Yay, congrats.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
All right, and last but not least, it's time for our top gifter. Thank you, everyone, for all the gifts. Our top gifter is Mary.
Thank you so much, Mary. All right, what do we got? We got a free question. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. All right, Mary, head up to the link in the bio, go to the I Am a Winner page, fill out the information there. Thank you so much for being my top gifter. You're awesome. Thank you, everybody, for gifting and liking and being here. You guys are all fantastic. Love you guys. And yeah, congratulations.
All right. Again, our winners, our subscriber winner was Jenny, our audience winner was Joyce, and our top gifter was Mary. Thank you so much, everyone. Congrats to all our winners. And again, thank you for sticking around till the end of the live. It has been great as
That's
usual.
right. That's right. We'll see you on the next live. Don't forget to sign up for the email list. Okay, guys?
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye.